That is my real name, by the way.
Avery?
Just for the record, to throw it out there. Yeah, I was watching that. I'm not sure if I appreciated it or unappreciated it, but it was one of the two.
Wasn't sure if you watched those.
What do you think about this draft? What do you think about this draft, Jenkins? You are everything at this show now. You are a host, you're an analyst, you're a panelist, you're a caster, your support staff, your medical therapy, undertaker.
I wasn't thinking. Let's take a look at this.
That's probably true.
Did you know that Broodmother has a good win rate versus Primal Beast? Now, this is Dota buff, so this is including all levels of pubs.
What is that win rate?
It's like win rate advantage, so it's like 2% above what Broodmother's like regular win rate.
I'll tell you, it's 57.2.
Really?
Yeah.
For Broodmother in general?
Exactly.
That's a big number.
You gonna refute that?
No, oh, you just made that up. I see. I understand.
Welcome to the cast, Jenkins.
Goddamn, straight into the fire. Out of the grill as a little bit of a skirmish at level 1 here. Darkseer getting gone on Miro. Takes the blood grenade. And that will be first blood to the mid-primal beast. That'll be a pretty quick bottle from him.
Great start for GPK. This is a hero. Have you seen him play this hero before? I have not seen him play this hero before. I don't know if his team's seen him play this hero before. Maybe he's never played it before. But he has the cosmetics, so you know he's got something going.
Yeah, that's right. And
I'm expecting great things from GPK.
Every mid laner watched Topson play this hero.
That's true.
In the TI wild cards. So they can all play it, although now I'm questioning after that little move right there.
Yeah, you didn't like that, huh?
Bit of a question mark.
Well,
Tip comes out.
he also didn't like that, apparently. He's already exerting the mental pressure on the lane. Maybe trying to force a early capitulation out of GPK here.
But don't use these big words, all right? You can do this with Dota Capitalist, not with me.
No, I can't. He doesn't get it either.
Okay, well, then go ahead. Feel free.
I mean, let's just get it out of the way, Jenkins. Just get it out of the way.
Okay.
Let's hear your bird bone rant right now, so I don't have to hear it.
You want me to do the bird bones?
Yeah, just do the bird bones rant now, so I don't have to hear it like halfway through the game when important shit's happening.
Excellent source of vitamin A. A lot of people, they don't get enough vitamin A in their lives. It's great for your bones, and you can get an excellent source of that from the bird bones. Suck out the marrow.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
That's why Dota Capitalist is sick. He was sucking too many bird bones.
Probably is true, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of birds, I don't know how to segue this one, but these two birds are fighting up here on the top lane. The pathetic support battle rages on, of course. Naturally, the universal hero will win that one.
As is customary. I mean, the real winner here looks to just be Kiyotaka, who was destroying games yesterday, is off to a fast start here. Last pick Ember did not get banned. I don't know how they didn't see it coming. Now, maybe they did see it coming. Maybe GPK is just as confident with his primal.
Yeah.
But I feel like you give Ember a start in this game, pretty limited mid-game disable until the Doom is out. Might just run away with it. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen a player try and carry so many games and the record still be so bad, as 9 Pandas are a zombie team in this match, already eliminated.
Speaking of zombies, Ramses goes down on the bottom lane. This new Broodmother carry not working out so hot in the early laning stage. But yes, zombie team, you did say, I agree. I feel like Kiyotaka's been popping off in even the games that they're losing, and it just feels kind of bad.
You think he's going to ask for a salary upgrade after this tournament?
Are they getting a salary? They're called 9 Pandas. Pandas are almost extinct, you know.
You think they're getting paid with pandas? That would be an illegal trade, Jenkins.
Maybe.
You of all people know about that.
Maybe that's why they're going extinct.
That's could very well be true. I would ask for a raise after this.
Ramses, he just TP'd in. He's got to be careful. How much regen does he have?
He has no webs. That is part of the problem down here. A very interesting and aggressive skill build from Ramses. Maybe you're regretting his decision a little bit with the early death. But I expect him to win this lane over the long run. I mean, surely you go 2 webs here at the 3 and the 4, you take the break for the Tango region, and you're pretty happy.
Have you seen this, that Pure keeps leveling up the Infernal Blade in lane?
Yes, he does this every game, actually. He has given up on the early Devour. He does not try and get the early creep as the camps are always blocked, and he just fights you. So
this is a post-letter patch thing that he's doing with you,
yes.
You say? Okay.
He did used to go Devour early, but times are changing, Jenkins. Yeah. The Dooms are evolving.
It's a lot of harass, honestly.
Devour also did get nerfed a little, as you were saying, so it helps decision-making, but I think he was considering it before.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't mind it too much. If you don't get an early creep off the Devour, it's kind of a dead spell in the lane. Infernal Blade still does decent amount of damage here. Helps you get the Lotuses because you can shove the wave in, fight earlier. All pays off in the end.
Suicide comes in. I think that was a Lotus from Toronto, Tokyo, though.
The blood grenade.
Oh, he's going to chase this. This is the techies you're playing into. And Terras?
We got him.
Q off. Yeah, he's got him.
He's going to salve up instead of the suicide. Very bold move here by Dota2, but will pay off in the end. As the early laning phase going BetBoom's way, kind of expected that, I think. They are definitely the stronger laning team of these two. Just a question of 9 Pandas get into that mid game, get into their late game timings here. And can GPK play Primal? Still asking the question.
How important is
for the answer?
Oh, okay. Antares, he TP's bot. Pierce very low. Glimpse comes out. It was just needed for the vision there. I would expect he goes through the portal. Not a bad rotation. Miro is kind of free farming top, despite being countered by that Oracle.
It's not slowing down too much. He's doing perfectly fine here.
Yeah.
I mean, Solo, he's going to spam blood grenades till the end of time. It's been his MO the entire patch. I've never seen a man so invested in a single item.
Everybody's doing it now. Have you noticed that? There's always 3 blood grenades on both position 5s.
It's all the cool kids.
Yeah.
You know, the nerds in the back of the gym, they don't get so many blood grenades.
That's right. And the nerds back behind the tier 1 tower, and Terrace is going for the creep cut here. Dota2 is pretty low mana. Does have a blood grenade, though, to work with. So suicide over the cliff, but he gets clipped. Goes down.
Well, it's one way to fling a corpse.
Yeah.
Dota2 doing his best solo impression here with this early blood grenade damage. I don't know why 9 Pandas are so split on this lane. That part is very curious to me. As you cannot surge, you cannot shell, you cannot run.
Oh man, this is on the double wave too.
The body blocks, the creep, the betrayal.
Oh, Solo's up here though with the blood grenade. Miro's healing up. And does he have, no, he already used the glimpse. Okay, so defensive TP in from Solo. All right. Doing a lot better on the darks here than I expected. As the rotation comes out mid, will Kiyotaka actually go down to this? He does have Remnants up. He could just press Remnant. He is baiting here.
Does he want to just press Remnant?
No, he's going to TP back, fill up his bottle. Catapult goes down though, so not going to be a tower push by any means.
And this brew build is like super interesting. Leveling up Insatiable, no early net. I feel like if you just went net into Insatiable, you'd probably win the lane versus the Doom. I don't know if they had to go for the super early level 1 aggression to not pay off.
You mean the web?
Yeah.
Just for the early regen, early move speed?
Silken net.
I see. I understand. Technically, it is a net whenever a fly gets trapped in.
Right. I mean, you know, there's spiders that fish.
Yeah.
For fish.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, as the gank comes out, fishing for Dota2 here. Solo goes for the wraparound. GPK, TP's in. Dota2 gets glimpsed back. GPK is there. Nice vacuum comes out. Miro's got to be careful. The Q comes out from the Oracle, so it will take off the Surge. Nightfall he's going to chase. There's a 2v2 here. It's 2 supports versus 2 cores. Solo, I don't see how he gets out of this one.
I mean, he has no blood grenades left, so he's absolutely done, but he gets to deny.
Oh, that's how he gets out of it. All right. Nice deny.
Easy, easy deny for Solo right there. He's used to dying. He's a master of death.
Yeah.
It does not surprise me he gets out of there right when you doubted him. Good job, Jenkins. A superb call.
Yeah, I got you. You know what, though? Still way better for BetBoom. That was GPK is pretty happy with that rotation.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's super content in this game. He's having a very fast primal game. He's going to be able to rotate these side lanes, get some abuse going on early. Start fishing for those fish, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kiyotaka fishing for some kills bot. Ramses, he's got the net that you talked about. Solo's there as well with another blood grenade. Dota2 TP's in, glimpses. The GPK, Primal Beast back. As the Oracle Q comes out, I don't know what his spells are called. I'm not going to try to call them out. The
that
Doom,
is Fortune's End, Jenkins.
Doom takes him down in the end.
Yes.
Don't highlight it.
Why don't we quickly hover over all the spells for Jenkins here? So Fortune's End is his Q. Fate's Edict is his W saving fell.
High five GPK right now.
Purifying Flames.
He just got the kill.
Is his nuke Jenkins. And of course, False Promise on the ult.
He's dead. False Promise is the ult. Does not have that up.
That is correct.
I don't need to see
Reign of Destiny as well off the shard.
See that.
So I'm glad you learned something in this cast today, Jenkins.
I'm
you
not
probably use that in your next DHL video.
Yeah. We're going to cut to the DHL pro tips right now, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of this game.
Yeah, make sure you do it in the fake voice that Suns fan hates.
Why does he tell people that I do a fake voice? Why do you know about that? The double damage GPK.
He said it on panel yesterday.
A lot of damage coming up from this trample. Of course, this is based on his base damage, Avery.
That's
in case
very
you
true.
Didn't know that. Nightfall?
Why don't more Primals just rush Divine Rapier?
That's a great question. Why is Miro dying for the... How many times? That would be 0-3. This is the Oracle counter to the Darkseer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, these Darkseer ranged hero lanes, I don't know if you've ever played them.
I have.
I feel like every time you go into it as a team, you're like, it's going to go pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, what's the worst that can happen? And then you know, you're in a game like this.
It's a 4K gold lead.
You're like, damn, I wish I had a melee 4 right now.
Right. Yeah, this never goes well. I remember there was a Rubik Darkseer trend for a while when Rubik was really OP and you had to first pick him.
Good times.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
You would literally just get a Quelling Blade on Darkseer and play like a normal right-click hero.
I do remember that.
Which is very strange. It's a very strange.
I feel like that was when S4 was playing it in the offlane.
It may have been. Yeah. Doesn't he still play in the offlane?
I
think he's on the line.
Yeah.
I think he's on the line. Yeah,
nice round of applause for S4.
Round of applause for S4, everybody. Shout outs to S4.
If he's watching right now, don't take that too personally.
Yep. Kiyotaka. Taking it personal.
Spider Cam. What do you think about the Spider Cam, Jenkins? Are you a fan?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Spider Cam, yeah.
Are you a fan of spiders?
Have you ever watched those YouTube videos of like Tarantula versus Scorpion?
It died.
I'll send you something as Toronto Tokyo.
I don't want anything you're sending me. I think that's fine.
I do believe
keep it.
I do believe he was on the high ground there.
He was, yes.
Yeah.
But it did not do much for him.
No,
Solo will go down again. And 2 kills for 9 Pandas in 10 minutes. This is taking me back to yesterday where they also kind of got stomped in that series and couldn't find any play action. Yeah. And then it's just Kiyotaka versus the world. And once again, he feels like the only one having a good game here. And this also does not feel like a lineup you want to fall behind on.
No. And he's 0-1. So when you're 0-1 mid-Ember is the guy that's doing the best on your team.
Yeah, that's a low benchmark right there.
There's some problems. There's definitely some problems. So
all right, who's the biggest problem here? Let's just hear Jenkins.
Like
I want
player-wise?
Yeah, who are you kicking from 9 Pandas after they lose this series if they do?
Oh my God, maybe
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Maybe just get Antares out of here because all of his stuff got nerfed.
That's wrong.
No, I know it's wrong, but his techies is nerfed, so it's like get him back. Put him
the
on
right answer was decline. You should have declined that question.
You didn't tell me I could pick decline.
You absolute fool. As the Midas is finished for Pure here.
I've embarrassed myself.
Very fast
Miro
timing.
might embarrass himself again. Uses the wall. Doesn't hit the Terror Blade, though, with the wall, so he doesn't get that illusion. The pull back.
Stolen wall?
Okay, steals the wall. It's a Darkseer illusion. Very pathetic.
Punch him in the back.
Solo actually glimpsed the illusion as GBK comes in.
Why?
Gotta kill that illusion. Kiyotaka's there.
That threatening Darkseer punch.
Oh, GBK grabs the Ember Spirit, and he's dead, just like that.
Well, now he's 0-2. Did get an assist out of it, so he's on the board.
The one guy that was doing well goes down, trying to save his techies. That's why Antares is the answer to that question.
I mean, it really was off the big glimpse kill from Solo. I think that Darkseer.
The Darkseer illusion glimpse.
I think that saved at least 2 more of them.
It could have been a team wipe.
It really would have. I think he would have rampaged them with the big punches.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Very clutch plays by Solo, but that will extend the lead to 5-6K here, and GPK. He is GP out of control.
Oh, he went the Blade Mail build. I know you really love that.
I do like this build, actually. The more I've been seeing it on this hero, this is the only hero I will make an exception for.
Okay.
Of the non-taunt heroes in Dota. I think it is acceptable.
Why? Because you go in?
Oh, because LGD did it.
Okay,
so, that's pretty much it, right? If LGD do something, you just copy them, and then you can't get blamed for being bad.
If Jowade approves of something, it usually means that
of course
you can do it. Anybody's going to approve of it.
Also, he has the highest strength gain.
He does.
I learned that in a DHL drop.
There you go. There you go.
Just kidding. I don't watch those.
GPK goes in. He's got the grab, Antares. He's got the suicide, though, to attempt to help Kiyotaka here as Oracle disarms the techies. Those big right clicks not coming in. Cheer.
Ooh,
he's getting ganked.
The Ram Brood. The Ram Brood from the Ram Dog.
Yeah.
Heating up down here.
Can you call him that as a caster? I feel like...
I don't know.
Whatever.
Okay, you know where that term's actually from?
What?
It's actually from me.
Really?
But let me give some context here because I originally started calling people their name dog in Dota as a term of endearment, like the good kind of dog in America.
Like a golden retriever.
Yeah. So I was originally calling, it's like, oh, Ram Dog's owning. Like a good thing.
Well,
and Quinn turned it into an abomination.
I was going to say, because he goes woof woof Ram Dog.
Yeah, he uses it as an insult. I wasn't using it as an insult.
Because I feel like I wouldn't walk up to a golden retriever and be like, you know, loser says woof, because that's weird.
That would be pretty weird.
That'd be really weird to do that, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the energy that Quinn's got with
Quinn definitely used some humans as
NPCs.
Yes, that's a play way of praising.
Okay.
But there's a lot of dogs in the scene, right? There's like F Dog for Fog.
Yeah.
M Dog from Merlini.
Yeah, that's
so it's in that. And then you have Ram Dog. He's owning.
A Dog for you.
Okay.
Speaking of dogs, looks like bottom lane. GPK. I don't know. That's not a good transition. He goes in. He grabs the disruptor.
You got to work on those a little bit.
Ramses. He's there. He's got the webs now, so he's not as pathetic. He's doing a lot of damage, actually, with the Echo Saber. Fully completed
he's online.
save.
Plus 100 here
Sleight
with
of
the
fist
max
from him.
insatiable.
Gets rooted. GBK got the Blade Mail. He's going to trample in. He's very slowed right now, even more slowed by the Darkseer wall. Ramses walks up to the high ground. GBK taking virtually no damage somehow. Rubik goes down on the sidelines.
He's got TP.
Just TP's out. All right. Okay.
He's good.
He's
not good.
Okay.
How does he die in Fountain?
But that is going to be the Doom out onto Kiyotaka here. Nightfall shows up to this fight. This is a 5v5.
Doom Surge.
If Antares makes his way there.
And
Cure.
Solo's here to not glimpse an illusion this time. He will take a real hero.
Kiyotaka's going to high five despite almost going down there. Runs to Miro.
How's Kiyotaka alive, by the way?
I'm not sure. He was sure that he would survive given the high-fiving situation coming from him.
He cleans up the backline, gets doomed, and then gets surged after the doom. Also, I believe he slighted GPK in the fountain. That is how he died.
Yeah, it did look like it.
So that is a interesting.
I'm not
global
recasting this.
interaction.
I'm not gonna. Is this where you say stuff?
Oh, yeah, I can say stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
I can always say stuff if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes Cap just leaves and goes to get tea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a nice part.
Go
of it.
ahead.
But I really enjoy when he leaves, actually, because then I should.
Is
Where
this-
was the glimpse on the illusion, by the way?
Like, very important.
Like, this is just a huge missing part of the team fight. We're going to see how GPK died here. What did he die to? It's the
he
fight in
did
the
get
fountain.
slighted in the fountain.
And then he
Okay.
spawned the Broodlings in the fountain, who instantly died.
That's a horrible way of going. You're born and then immediately just go down.
Yeah, that's probably the most realistic thing to nature we've seen in this cast, actually.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and avoid that topic here.
Nice little
Real
smirk
quick.
coming out.
All right, there's a fight going on in this exact same place. Kiyotaka's got that shield rune, so he's looking to get in there.
He's a god.
Toronto
Oh, he's claiming the Lotus is the BM.
Oh, that is pretty bad manner. The glimpse comes out, not on the Darkseer illusion now. Disruptor ulti onto GPK, who does not have the Blade Mail. He's taking no damage somehow. Maybe the Oracle is healing him. Uses the ult. Oracle was waiting the whole time. All right, Trample is there. Blade Mail is there as well. Mira's going to go down. Can he catch Ramses?
Damage.
I don't know if he wants to catch Ramses.
Oh, he wants to catch Ramses.
No, he's running away. He turned. He's going back towards Kiyotaka. He actually gets the grab.
They have the burst.
Yeah, they burst.
He's
him.
gone. And BKB delivered in the middle of the fight.
Oh, that is convenient.
Oh, GPK have mercy.
That was a stolen surge, by the way, there by Save. Onto the GPK, who is going to take down Solo on the Disruptor. Toronto Tokyo. I'll get surged away again. This stolen surge coming into play here. All right, never mind. Just kidding. He's dead. As Ramses is having a very good game. 5-1-2 on this Broodmother. Has the Yasha completed. Almost the Manta style. Is this the build on Brood?
I mean, you're going Manta Harpoon into something, I assume. Maybe
this-
Abyssal later. Sounds pretty good this game.
Is this the build on literally every single Universal
Yes.
hero?
Actually, it is.
Now, what do you think about that?
I think it needs some tuning.
Yeah.
I think whenever you're default doing anything in Dota, it's not a great sign.
Oh, there's the Doom onto Brood and the pullback with the Wildkin ability that I don't know what it's called, but
Hurricane.
Hurricane, of course. Ramses is very tanky.
Oh, nice
Double
little
root
chain.
comes out.
Stolen Shell. Gonna pump up
back.
these melee heroes.
GPK.
Nobody can stop the dinosaur. It's an extinction event. Not for him.
Kiyotaka running up the high ground. Trying to dodge this dinosaur. Solo's there. Has the kinetic field. Where's my mute button? I gotta sneeze.
Oh, it's that one in the middle. Oh, is that
I'm just gonna sneeze into the mic. I don't know. You didn't point
I
at the...
pointed right to it,
It
man.
says only cast.
It says mute. Yeah, push that one through.
Caster 2 mute?
Yeah, that's you.
Whatever.
Ramsey is just gonna TP.
Just TP out.
That is the best spell in Dota 2, and he puts it to use.
Solo does not have a TP. He's going to run to the corner that everybody seems to be fighting in for some reason.
People really like jamming themselves in here, getting stuck, and then just dying. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Highest amount of hero damage, 18 minutes. My God. For someone who doesn't play this hero, it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
That's something I've noticed. I think more Dota players should misclick their heroes or play a hero on accident.
Because they don't realize that it's like, oh man, I'm actually vibing with this hero right now.
Yeah, it's like Collapse with Visage yesterday.
Did he misclick?
He went 13-0. Does he play Visage? I guess he does, but he hasn't before except the one other time.
It's because it's fun to do new things.
It's true.
But
That's
it's
why
also,
you're here.
It's also scary to do new things.
Are you scared right now?
You gotta get out of your comfort zone, Avery. That's why, Dota Capitalist, I poisoned him. For you. So you could get out of your comfort
Okay, well,
zone.
don't drag me into the liability, but I support your effort.
Okay. I feel like you just dragged yourself into it
I might have, yeah.
by saying that.
Your hypothetical effort, of course.
Yes, naturally. In Minecraft.
Haste room for Kiyotaka. Definitely heating up here. Somehow Ramses has climbed to the top of the net worth chart. Despite the rough start on lane. I guess that's just Brood things. Big question to me is, can he connect to these fights consistently as we go deeper into this game? Brood tends to be a little bit of a static hero from the care role unless you get in the middle of the map, you're invading triangle. Tier 1's still up for BetBoom here, preventing that invasion. So Ramses, he's just going to farm, play for the late game. I mean, this hero is terrifying in the late game with the Shard, the Insatiable Hunger. You get to a point where you're like plus 800 or something. It just makes absolutely no sense. Don't quote me on that exact number, but...
You're close. You're close. I mean, already...
You can't doom Insatiable Hunger.
You can't. No, it's not purgeable. I mean, already when he pops the Insatiable Hunger, he's got like more than rapier damage, which is insane. He's actually going to TP away from his domain, so... Good timing. Very good timing on that, dodging the smoke.
Pristine.
That was some Yatoro level
really
TI-10 smoke dodging energy right there. I respect it.
Did you see his chronos yesterday?
Yatoros?
Yeah.
Were they great?
They were beautiful. Reminded me of Miracle.
M-God?
That's right, M-Dog.
M-Dog, of course. The good way, the golden retriever.
Of course.
Yeah, naturally. Game has kind of slowed down a bit here. Well, what items are they looking for? Why did it slow down?
Nine Pandas are looking for anything here because they need to get their Dark Sphere back in this game. They need to hit the timings with Ramses and probably try and force a Roshan fight where the Doom is just irrelevant because he can just power through it all. And if you're BetBoom, I expect you to keep looking for these exchanges. You want to find Kiyotaka as many times as possible in this game before it stretches out and that Ember becomes a late game beast. Especially when you have GPK just rolling over the map. Toronto will take a quick pause. This is customary in the CIS games, of course, as someone's PC always dies or their headphones run out of batteries.
Let's see Solo disconnect here. Yep.
It's not Solo for once. He's very pleased about that, as we can see as an expression. I believe it is Toronto Tokyo's wireless headset that has died 6 times this tournament, and they still haven't found a solution for. It is wires, by the way. You can just plug them in.
Sorry. Oh, that was...
that's also a GPK classic going... against his own team when they're not ready.
Yeah.
We've seen this multiple times. It is a signature GPK move, actually.
He's tilted. I think he's tilted.
No, that's actually when he's not tilted.
I think he's not tilted here, Avery.
That would be correct.
As GPK uses the Blade Mail to kill those illusions. Farms a little bit of juicy gold there from the Broodmother.
Would you be upset if you were on GPK's team and he unpaused while you weren't even at your computer? In a competitive match at TI in the booth?
I think he'd be upset if I was on his team because I called him the Russian Harry Potter.
That. Okay.
And I shouldn't have said that. I missed a single arrow as GPK will not miss this ult from the Primal Beast. The steal comes out.
Let him live.
Can he nuke him down? One more nuke. He's stunned. He's got it. Nightfall's there also with the tower damage. They're going to try to secure this tier 2. Nine Pandas is not in position to defend this at all.
At least Ramsey's got the shard for Solo. You know, Solo goes down, but his Brood got his back. Probably gave the worst shard in the game to Solo. So absolutely useless for Nine Pandas here. They wish they had a different hero. One mine has been killed.
Did he solo the Tormentor?
Thank you. Yes, he did. That is what Brood is capable of.
Oh!
Bought his own shard.
That's
just goes to town.
That's nice.
Yep.
That's a good... Dude, it's always Nine Pandas that finds a way to solo Tormentor.
They really like soloing, yeah.
They did the Enchantress with the Impetus in Hurricane Pike. They did Techies with putting 9 mines down, just insta-killing it. And now they've got this Broodmother technology.
They really like the one man on Tormentor action, you know what I'm saying?
They do, they do. I respect it because it's it's so out of the way, you can actually grief by sending all 5 of your guys there.
Oh, this is way more efficient.
Yeah. But they did get the most dog shit shard in the game.
Unfortunately, yes,
yeah.
They did. I don't know why this is in the game, but it is. And Solo will have to try and make it work. Tight finish from Yero. This is Nine Pandas' timing to try and strike back in this game before these Roshans start to go down against them. Claim them for themselves. They just need to get Ramses in close and let him feast on their bones.
Oh man, they got the Doom shard.
That's a good one right there. Which would you think is stronger?
I guess
the Disruptor shard or the Doom shard. Which would you rather take?
I mean, okay, I see. That was a rhetorical question.
That was a rhetorical
I was setting up to actually answer that, but that was a rhetorical question because I was looking to see Toronto Tokyo actually bought his own shard. So he's got that Reign of Destiny already on the Oracle. Because I thought it would go to him as the stolen glimpse back on Solo. That's a taste of your own medicine right there, Solo.
Damn straight, son.
GPK is on the back lines. He's got the grab. Miro does pipe him. And Terrace is fairly tanky. going to suicide away. Or sorry, the blast off. That's been renamed as the surge comes out, and so does the Greaves. They're going to keep chasing here. The Stolen Glimpse again comes back onto Miro, who does not have the surge. He just used it, but back on the high ground. Very nice.
The double cliff teasy. And he walks it off.
But GPK, all right, he's going to solo Antares. Miro still running away. This is just an endless chase. He gets the Doom from Pure. The body blocks from the illusions on the Doom. That is, of course, his allied Terrorblade.
Of course, you have to Midas the creep during this chase. You can't lose any efficiency on that.
Nope.
Very, very solid game for you. Doom gameplay from Pure, I must say.
Yeah, slow and methodical death there with that Doom, as Pure has made his way to the top of net worth with that kill.
See, this is good evolution of gameplay, because yesterday we saw some Dooms dying on empty neutral camps with Midas up. That's just game losing.
You can't do that on this patch.
No, Midas
not with the nerfs.
Priority.
Yeah.
And that's going to open up the Roshan with the Reign of Destiny, Jenkins, as you learned earlier. Very valuable shard. Now is somehow that spell got nerfed by 10%, but its gold cost is a third of what it used to be.
Yep.
That something was imbalanced there at some point.
Very broken shard, but
and Pandas going to try and contest because they have double damage on Ramses. Harpoon completed. He's thinking about the gate.
Yeah, he pressed the gate a little bit there, just in case. Just in case, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was the Octarine core that went down for Pure. That's a bit rough.
That is a lot of net worth missing.
But he doesn't have the Doom, so maybe it's not the worst thing ever. Nightfall, he's going to continue to hit Roshan.
Meta is running out here. Stolen vacuum into nothing, but it looked cool.
Oh, GPK jumps in, gets interrupted by the Disruptor. Kiyotaka going on the back lines, standing in the Disruptor ulti, protecting himself. The Glimpse comes out. I think that was...
Once again, we are jammed into the corner of this map.
What is
for
with this
no
corner?
reason.
GPK is just TPing out.
Yeah, he does not want any of this.
Out of there.
He says there's too many people in this confined space for me. Gem on the ground, and of course, the biggest thing in this fight is Ramses. He just activates Insatiable Hunger. It's ticking up the whole time. He has double damage on top of it. Nobody is fighting this Brood right now, especially without Doom.
And Toronto Tokyo dropped the gem there. It's on Miro now, so that's a big net worth swing, and I think even worse, it's the cooldown. As the Glimpse comes out onto Pure.
What the hell is Pure doing here?
I don't know. He's got no BKB, nothing to save himself. He's dead.
Maybe he was mad that GPK TP'd out of that fight.
I think he was going top because he's like, I got to get away from this fight. But Roshan ran top, so 9 Pandas was going through the portal anyway.
The fight came to you.
Yeah.
There is no escape here. That's a big team fight win for 9 Pandas.
Yeah.
Abusing the Brood's timings right now. No answer to him in the engagement. As good a game as GPK has had, it did not feel like he got a lot done there.
No.
And suddenly...
It's the corner, man.
It is the corner, yeah.
You go down into that corner, and all of a sudden, it's just random what happens. It's just a roll of the dice.
You know, Jenkins, I feel like you're an expert on getting jammed into corners with a bunch of other men. Why don't you tell us why that never ends well?
It's because you don't know who ends where and what you're touching and what you're grabbing, and all of a sudden, you could be attacking your teammates. You could be some sort of team-killing action going on.
Oh, you're talking about in the game.
Oh, you mean in Dota? Yeah, you know, you have to.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, you have to be careful about that corner. As there is actually a ward down in the right in that corner. They're looking at a couple of wards. Expect to see another fight down there pretty soon.
What do you think 9 Pandas' chances are of closing out this game? Because they're still decently far behind. I mean, you gotta believe somewhat in the tri-scale here from BetBoom with an Oracle save behind him, but we've seen Kiyotaka do some crazy stuff in the late game. Might give him pretty decent odds.
GPK goes for the jump. There's a Rubik there. I mean, I don't know if this is enough damage. That was a weird interaction. We'll ignore that one. Yeah, very cool stuff from Kiyotaka. Obviously very calculated.
This guy is cool. I was saying yesterday.
He does do cool stuff.
Cool Otaka.
He has Boots of Travel, by the way. Do you think that's cool?
I mean, he just ran this game out. This guy always thinks he's going to win late game because he thinks he's the best player in the world. And I kind of respect that mentality.
Yeah.
I think that's the mentality you need to have if you're an aspiring mid player in the current world of Dota.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll have another pause as I'm sure someone's PC
Solo
has broken again.
Yep, Solo's gone. See you later, Solo. Ramses is on his phone with tech support. Solo's computer has crashed again.
I think Ramses saw that Quinn tweeted something. He had to reply to that real quick.
He was going to go walk into Quinn's room again and interrupt his match.
He says, I'll get to that later.
Yep.
Oh, Solo's PC is not dead for once.
Shocking.
This must be a world record. The most pauses in a game with Solo where it wasn't him.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised.
Quick smoke out, trying to use this Aegis, invade the triangle, abuse the vision that 9 Pandas have right now, and the fact that BetBoom do not have an answer for the Ramses Broodmother here. Nobody can trade with him. Nobody can man fight him.
Now, the real question is how late does this go where the Brood is still good?
That is a big question. I have no idea, honestly. I mean,
yeah.
We're in new territory, right?
Yeah, we are.
I feel like this hero does go pretty damn late, especially in this game, because there is no good man fighter versus the Brood. There's no Troll, there's no Ursa, there's no hero that's going to stand there and trade well with
Okay,
them.
Well, on the pinions of what you just said, then I
knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Why don't you just explain that word for the audience?
I will ask a poignant question here for you, Avery.
Pinion and poignant.
Does Broodmother outcarry a Terrorblade? If you had to bet your life on it, let's say I can pick one limb, and it's just I get that limb. If you had to bet a limb on it, your left leg, would you bet on it?
Why do you want my left leg?
It's the good one.
You don't know that.
You have a weak right leg, dude.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's not what your mom said.
Pick a hero. That was the third leg. Pick a hero. Pick a hero. Broodmother, Terrorblade.
Honestly, I'm going to take Broodmother. I feel like Terrorblade doesn't win late game anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I just never see this hero win late game. I think he's kind of trash in late game,
all right.
honestly. I believe in Brood, man. I believe in Brood to just get in there and man fight him with the insatiable hunger. I don't see Terrorblade beating that. I mean, Terrorblade, you can get like Hurricane Pike and Scotty and Butterfly and kite it up, but that's not a fair fight, right?
Yeah.
We got to lock him in a cage. We want a one-on-one cage match.
Just a 1v1. Yeah. Brock Lesnar versus Bruce Lee cage match.
Oh, did you see that? Mark Zuckerberg's going to fight Elon Musk in a one-on-one cage match.
That really?
Yeah. That's actually true.
My God.
So who's who, and
I don't know who's going to win that one. They might both die of exhaustion as
that's
GPK
possible.
Goes in, uses his ult on the Broodmother. Nightfall trying to take that unfair fight we talked about. That's a Darkseer illusion of the Terrorblade, though. This thing can do a lot of damage. GPK and Pure both jump in with the BKB.
And nothing happened.
No. Reign of Destiny is also being
with the glimpse.
Comes back.
Right into Mother.
He's dead. Oh, the ult comes out actually from the Oracle. I spoke too soon. Nice vacuum into the wall that's still there. That's another Terrorblade illusion that's not being microed. GPK uses his Aghanim Scepter to clear the illusions. As Ramses, he just goes to town on the Barrack. Disarm comes out. That still does disarm, I've learned, on enemies.
It's very true. He still has an Aegis up for 50 seconds here, and Yvetta's wearing out.
His ult is up. Interrupted. He interrupted his own ult, though, to use his Q.
Very interesting play.
Oh, no, he didn't. He just used his Q a second time, so that clearly didn't happen, as Ramses doesn't want to lose the Aegis. Reign of Destiny comes out once again. That might have been stolen. I'm not sure how to tell.
Well, he has the solo over his hero
jumps
here.
in on the backlines. And Terrace, he's got the suicide. GPK, he's taking a lot of damage. No BKB. Kiyotaka does press his BKB. That was the Aegis, though. And that's 3 heroes dead.
That is GPK's perfect game here down the drain. It just yielded nothing here. Are they just going throne? What the hell happened in this game? I don't even think Ramses knows. He's scratching his head like, guys, isn't this supposed to be more difficult?
Hey, there's that 800 damage you talked about on the Broodmother, by the way. As the buyback comes out from Toronto, Tokyo, he's going to try to disarm Ramses. As Pure jumps in, hits the 2-man
He has no Doom.
He has no Doom. He does have the BKB and Terrace goes into the suicide.
Look at the damage.
Nightfall has no meta, man. He's just getting kited as the Darkseer wall comes out, creating an illusion of Nightfall. Gets back into it. The Scotty slow on himself is destroying him. Toronto Tokyo buyback does net them a save on the TB, but he might actually die in Fountain.
Dude.
As
he's alive.
He's alive.
He's salved.
The throne is not alive, though. The throne is going down. Is there any way they can defend this? They're just going to stand. They're just standing in Fountain. They can't defend this. They've given up.
They have DC'd. Having a little giggle about it, but okay, that game just ended in 3 minutes off a single Aegis. Apparently, there is no